So it's another bright sunny day. So today I'm just going to, my plan is just to get myself lost because sometimes I do find that, if you want to find something interesting, like a dungeon or a cave, you really need to go out of your way to, just explore in a random direction. So, I definitely feel that, SV has made a lot of improvements to the graphics. So, hope that they will keep up the good work and make this game even better than ever before. And I think this game will really do well in the long run. Hello everybody, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online, the second era. And this is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and you're watching episode 25. So I just came out of the... I returned to Tindrum from Vabenham, and when I got back, the towers are gone. So it seems like either the people who set them up dismantled them, or some guild went along and destroyed it. So Tindrum is back to, this area is back to unguarded status, with the exception of the default guards. This area is now back to its original dangerous self. Alright, so it's another bright sunny day. So today I'm just going to, my plan is just to get myself lost because sometimes I do find that, if you want to find something interesting, like a dungeon or a cave, you really need to go out of your way to, just explore in a random direction. Just explore a direction that you've never, head in a direction that you have not been before, or that you don't go very often, and then just basically get yourself lost and then see where you end up. So I've got my torch and some food with me today, so and also with the event that I mentioned in my previous episode, I don't think that I'll be able to make it, but for those of you who can, just to reiterate, the date and time, it's 27th of July at 2000 GMT in Tindrum. So if you can make it and you want to be part of the event, then it'll be good if you can participate, because if I'm not mistaken, the person who's organising has said that after he retrieves the sword and brings it back to Tindrum, he's going to have a tournament of some sort, and then from there he'll give it to someone. He'll give the sword to somebody, and so yeah, if you want to be the owner of that sword, then you'll be good to be part of that event, because you never know. If you win, then you'll become the proud owner of that sword, which I believe is called the Sword of Tears. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, so okay, this is wide open spaces. So I brought some rye with me, and now these are similar to rice. They give quite good stamina and mana nourishment, and some health nourishment as well as my torch. And I'm thinking that the next round of new features that are coming to Mortal Online is I think it's 2 features. Basically, it's a command where you can cause your character to drop all his carried items to the ground, and so I think that's a feature that will encourage people to be brigands in this game, because right now, if you want to, take everything from a person, you have to either steal it from them, or you have to kill them and grab their loot. But with the upcoming drop all items command, it'll be possible for, basically maybe a brigand who's, camping the roads, when he comes across the player, he can demand that the player drop all his stuff and then go through his loot instead of having to kill him. So, I'm thinking that with the addition of that feature, it will encourage, more brigandry. So, but yeah, it's been a while since the last hotfix, so I'm guessing that SV is working hard on, that new feature and anything else that they've not mentioned. So today this is going to be an open-ended exploration. It's not really any particular destination that I'm heading towards. I just want to, head in just random direction and see what I can find, because I believe that there is a lot more in this world that I've not yet seen or discovered. So based on the compass, we're heading south. And I've recently just uploaded my first chapter of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, the Let's Play. It's something that I've been wanting to do a long time, but never got around to doing it. But a few days ago I managed, I got around to doing the Let's Play, and so that first chapter is up, and I've called it chapters instead of episodes, simply because, I really want to, I feel that a chapter would, give it a bit more atmosphere, I think, so, and I don't think I can get down from, or maybe I can. I better not. And by the way, I'm running the game on high details for everything. It's not on ultra, but I do feel that even on high, the detail is the details are very good, I feel. So I definitely feel that SV has made a lot of improvements to the graphics. So hope that they will keep up the good work, and make this game even better than ever before, and I think this game will really do well in the long run. There is something over there. I'm not sure whether it's the entrance to a dungeon, so let's go and head over there and have a look. And we'll watch out for cougars, because this is cougar neighborhood, and cougars are not to be underestimated. They are very, very dangerous, some of them. I think if I remember correctly, there was a cougar that I encountered once. Pretty much finished me in 3 hits, 3 or 4 hits. So, if you're a new player, if you encounter such a cougar, it'll probably be they can probably one-shot you or two-shot you. And of course, we could encounter murderers here, so our adventure can come abruptly to a stop anytime. Okay, so there's not really anything here. It's just the ruins of what used to be a building, and the Tindremic Empire is in decline, so you'll see a lot of ruins as you travel. Now, I have been looking at a game that's similar to Mortal Online, a game which is in development at the moment. It's called Life is Feudal, and from what I can see, it's a first or third person view with terrain that can be deformed or changed, altered by the player. And in many ways it's a similar game to Mortal Online, but that game is still in development, so I've only seen screenshots of it, and from what I can see, it looks like quite a nice sandbox, open PvP full looting game. But we'll have to wait and see. When that game comes out, I might give it a shot and see how it compares to Mortal Online. Although I don't think that that game will come close to the kind of fun that Mortal Online offers. I still feel that Mortal Online is hands down the most fun MMORPG of this kind, open PvP, full looting, first person. So we'll just wait and see. And I do also remember there was a game that was in in the design phase, a game called Embers of Keras. It was I think it's by Forsaken Studios, and that game was planned to be the one that would trump Mortal Online and many other games that are similar to this. However, the game has recently, I think they've run into some problems, and I don't know whether it's still in development or not. But the website has gone down, and from what I can remember reading, the development team has has gone to other studios, and so I'm not sure whether that game will even come out eventually. It might just become, vaporware or something. I'm not too sure, but okay, I'm not too sure whether I'm just, asking for trouble, by coming out here, because this is one of those places that, it'll really get you noticed by, red players. And one thing that I want to just mention is that this game has a gene system in place, and so what that basically means is that it's possible for you to breed mounts with to create superior versions of that particular type of mount, and also just remembering from what I saw in my previous episode when I saw like a mother pig and a baby pig, it does seem like that creatures will give birth to their young, and it will eventually over time creatures will populate, and so I'm thinking that is a system that is in place in this at this time in this version of the game. So that's something that you don't see in a lot of MMORPGs. So Mortal Online is the only game that I know of so far that has this kind of gene system. So in a way I feel that this game is very, very unique in a number of ways. It's not perfect, and so it still has a lot of areas that it can be improved on, but I don't think that there is a game out there that that does what this game can do. Gene system and mount breeding and all the other stuff that you can do in this game. Yeah, it's not something that you'll find in a lot of other MMORPGs. And yes, if this journey becomes too long, I will break it up into multiple episodes, and I will continue, basically explore until I, hopefully I can find something. Maybe I might come across maybe a guild war. Who knows? I do remember doing an escort mission from Myrland to Moki. So that was quite some time ago. But I still remember coming along this route. I think that's a Razorback. And it's raining. No, just a brief drizzle. Now, taking cover as you travel is very important. I've mentioned this a number of times. Taking cover is just as important as, keeping yourself well fed and, protecting yourself. I remember when I was trying to go to Gold Core, and I had a torch in my hand. It was nighttime, and I got noticed very quickly by two mounted. I think it was one of them was red and the other one was blue, but he used his pet to attack me. And what is this? Okay, I think I'm onto something. There is something here. Let's just see what this is. Actually, I want to see what's over the hill first. So just let me go to the top. And very nice view. Yeah, I wonder what that is. It doesn't look like it's natural, like a natural rock formation. Looks like, because it's right angles, so I'm thinking that it must be. Yeah, so we'll have a look. But after, first we'll go up the hill and we can't go any higher. Okay. Okay, getting down is going to be harder than getting up. Okay, one thing I realized is that if you're falling, if you try to, turn to the left or right, sometimes it'll actually break your fall. It'll actually, stop you from falling any further. So that does help sometimes, although it doesn't always do that. But if you find yourself falling uncontrollably, you can move to the left or right, and sometimes that will slow your fall, so that at least you won't take as much damage. Okay, some towers. I know I may have gone to places that I have been before, but my goal is to find a place that I have not explored. So don't worry if we come across a place that I've visited before. It's not the end of the journey. It's just I'm just passing through. to go somewhere where I've not been before. And I hope that I don't end up back in Tindrum, because this is north. Yeah, there was one episode where I went on a journey to the south and then ended up back in the hills near Tindrum. So that was a lesson that I learnt. Keep your eye on the compass. And okay, so I think this is where I'll leave this episode, and I'll continue in the next one. So thank you for joining me, and as always, if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And so I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur, and take care.